There's nobody in here yet. If you are watching the replay of this stream, it is literally just going to be me working. Oh, love this angle. Double chin. Mm. I like. I have to get my hours up in my like watch time, so I thought, oh, I'll live stream, and if people want to pop in and ask questions or talk to me, they can do that. Hopefully, I'll get um, some more watch time because I would really like to get my YouTube channel monetized. So far, there's not anyone here, so. Oh my, I have a viewer. Thank you for stopping in. I am working, and I thought I would just open up a live in case anyone wants to stop in, have any questions you want to ask, chat about anything. Just go ahead and pop some stuff in the chat. Otherwise, this can just be a work along session if you want. Right now, I'm working on putting invoices into our invoice processing system. So as you can probably guess, I am very engaged right now. This is actually a part of my job where a lot of times I'll be like listening to the news or listening to music while I do this, just because it's just sort of unthinking stuff that I can just do. Um, you know, it's not like I can't like send emails and listen or talk at the same time, but for this particular just like data entry part of my job, I can definitely be a little bit more engaged. I have to try not to talk out loud while I'm doing this because I give away things about my job that I don't want to give away, such as kind of more specifically what I'm doing or maybe where I work. Don't want the internet to know that. Probably not for the best. It's asking me for a date here that I do not know. I'm just going to put in today's dates. Long hair is a good look. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I've been growing it out for 2 years now since the start of the pandemic. I've been trying to like braid it when I get out of the shower so it's like curly. Obviously, I didn't do that this time, but thank you for the compliment. I also like it. Of course, I'm always like thinking like, I'll go back up to here, but oh, come on. I didn't realize the double chin was so pronounced. Maybe just low camera angle. Not really doing me any favors here. I just have a big chin in general, though. I always have. It's like some years ago, a friend of mine was like, me and my brother gave ourselves mean nicknames based on what our most exaggerated feature is, and she had like called herself linebacker shoulders or something like that. And I was like, I'm the iron jaw. Oh, oh, come on, you piece of shit. So, how's the live going? Well, it's been pretty slow, Michael. I don't know. I thought maybe some people would stop by. You're here. It's you and me, buddy. I don't do this at all. And but I watch some people who are live all the fucking time. So, kind of like everything else that I do on the internet, I thought I could do that. Like, is it the most exciting concept to work with me? No, but I see other people do that. Some people just quietly study, they don't even answer questions. On the lo-fi channels, they're always like, music to study to, and I'm like, well, I'm 34, I'm working a boring desk job. That's why I'm here, but I still like to chat with the kids. Little chat. How's your day, Michael? Well, I just woke up and I'm playing World of Warcraft because I'm unemployed. Hmm. Sounds pretty nice. Actually, it doesn't. Sorry. No offense, but like I was unemployed for like a really long time. I hated it so much. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if are you like looking for a job and you can't find one? That sucks. I've never played World of Warcraft, but um I probably wouldn't want to play World of Warcraft because I've heard that it is very addicting and I'm an addict, as I have discussed on my channel. Um, I got really super into like role playing, fantasy role playing chat rooms in the 90s. Been a uh, been about that geek life for a long time. You're not missing anything. It's designed to waste time. Well, it's one of those games where you get to talk to other people, right? I stopped gaming after Nintendo 64. I think was probably I think I was on like Sims 2. I probably stopped playing video games in about the year 2000. So I've never played one of those games where you talk to other people on like headsets and stuff. Like I'm streaming on YouTube because I don't think that I could be a Twitch streamer unless someone wants to watch me play Sims 2. That would be awesome. I don't play video games. I just play shitty games on my phone because I'm just too addicted. Um, I get really sucked into checking out of my life via video games. And it's like it's part of my ADHD, is that I can like see myself um, sort of wasting my time in this way, but I feel like I'm stuck and I can't stop. See, yeah, it's good for that. I'm playing a pirate server based in. See, oh, the comments disappeared. Let's see. All messages are visible. Yeah, it's good for that. I'm playing a pirate server based in CZ, and there are tons of interesting people all over. What's CZ? Based in CZ? Google that. Chechnya? Chechnya? Czechoslovakia? Czech. Okay. Yeah, that would be really cool to be able to talk to people from around the world. Hmm. Mm. I mean, I guess I kind of get that just from like my channel and my blog and stuff. I always think it's so interesting when one's from Prague. Cool. I am going to Europe in May. I don't think I have talked about this anywhere yet, but I am going to be spending 3 weeks in Europe. I am flying into Rome, and then I am going to Pompeii. I'm going to spend some time on a Greek island called Corfu, and go to Athens and Paris, and then we're gonna wind up in Copenhagen. And it has cost me so much money. I mean, I have spent thousands of dollars on this vacation, and just knowing my luck, something is going to happen. I got trip insurance because COVID, Europe in general right now is not the most stable. Yeah, the Mediterranean destinations are going to be incredible because it's going to be like early May, so it's going to be beautiful, and like we're just going to be there specifically on the Greek island. We're just going to be like relaxing and going to spas and stuff. Like I really can't afford to do this, but I spent all of my OnlyFans money. Yeah, because I hadn't touched the OnlyFans money. I I thought, okay, so this is like separate. This is internet money. I'm just gonna save this. I'm gonna try and put a down payment on a house, but OnlyFans didn't wind up being as profitable as I was hoping it would be. Mostly because I lost interest and I kind of like just wasn't keeping up with it. I didn't keep up with it. I lost like half of my viewers when OnlyFans said that they were gonna ban porn. Then I never got back. And then they didn't ban porn, and then I just kind of was like, I don't want to make porn right now. I'll do it next week, and then I just kind of never did. I've been posting more again recently, but yeah, so I'd saved all of that money. I didn't touch it. It had its own separate bank account, and then my friend had this opportunity that like he's arranging a group trip to go to Europe, and it's like I'm like um, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm not in a place where I'm going to have a lot of friends who are just free and who are going to go on a crazy trip together. So it's like, this is like one of my last opportunities to really kind of do this. So I went for it. Tanya Barron, why have you been gone so long? Well, I've been gone from YouTube for a really long time. But I've not been gone from the internet. I'm still on my Tumblr blog like every day. I know it's a dead platform, but like that's my main platform that I'm on. And I've been posting quite a lot there, but YouTube videos, I don't know. My interest in this medium waxes and wanes, honestly. If you've followed me for a while, sometimes I'll post a video every day for a couple weeks, and then I'll just be gone for 3 months. So sorry for the inconsistency. I keep on telling myself like, oh, I'm really gonna get my shit together and like make a schedule and really stick to it because, you know, for a while there, I was pretty popular online, and that's a really good opportunity, to like make money uh, to make money. And the way that you do that is by keeping people's interest, by always, by posting content, all that sort of shit. And frankly, I just kind of flubbed it. I just kind of can't be bothered. I'm real busy. I got a job. I'm mentally ill. I got all my personal life shit I got to figure out. And, yeah, it became lower priority when in general, the internet became lower priority once I started working full time. For a while, I was working, like, at the height of my popularity online, I was only working part time, so I was making the internet as, like, basically a part time job. But now I'm busy and I get stressed very easily, so basically what's going on there. I've been wanting to make a YouTube video recently. Like, somebody just messaged me last night on my blog, like, when are you coming back? Got any spare YouTubes? So, sorry about that. I can provide some, if you don't follow my blog, I can provide some quick updates. One, I've been on ADHD medication for the past 2 months. It's working incredible. I have never done so well at my job. I'm more emotionally regulated. My life is totally changing, and I love it. Also, the sad update, my cat did die. I had to put him down 2 weeks ago due to his failing health, and I know that I had made a couple videos on this channel, like, talking about how sad I was that my cat was dying, and oh no, he's doing better and all that shit. But yeah, he was given a terminal diagnosis in August, and he lived 6 months, really good quality of life, just with the medicine helping him out. But near the end, he became really thin. He lost a bunch of weight. He was always sort of a chunky cat, and he became like very skinny, pretty fast. And he had to have several increases in his medication. And basically, on a Saturday morning, I noticed that he was like gurgling while he was breathing, and I was like, no, this is it. This is it. like, I had felt that it was coming, and the day before I had been giving him his medicine, which he hated the whole time, but he really started struggling with me, and I was like looking at him and I was like, am I doing this for me or for you? And I was doing it for me at this point. So yeah, I had to have him put down. We had a at-home euthanasia, which I highly recommend, actually, because my cat was very, very afraid of doctors, and I did not want to drag him out of the house for his final moments. Very comfortable. I'm sorry, I don't remember how I started talking about that. All roads lead to me talking about my dead cat, unfortunately. I've been trying to get out of the house more. I went to the mall, I'm visiting people, I'm going to a party this week. I'm trying to like move on, but I couldn't deal for a while. Like, I bought a vape pen and I was pretty high for like 2 weeks, which, you know, as a recovering addict, I'm sure you can imagine that is not the best. I guess recovering addict, I don't know. I'm alcohol free, but I'm not strictly sober, which is dumb. And yeah, I used my vape pen to escape my feelings for a couple weeks, and each time I go off of it, oh surprise, all those feelings are still there. So I'm once again I'm being sober. Oh, my alarm is dead. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna go walk to the kitchen. So that's my medicine alarm. I have to take tranquilizers, 4 times a day. So I take my my tranquilizer and my stimulant in the morning, and then I take the tranquilizers at 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m. So I'm very tranquil. My water is gone. I'm gonna get more water. Oh, that's a cute angle. There we go. How do I mute the live? I'm just wondering now in case I have to answer a phone call or something. Mute microphone. There we go. Okay. We have some new messages. I'm sorry I missed them. Hello from Ecuador. Hi, Nina. Wow, Ecuador. I gotta pull that up on a map. Ecuador. Ecuador. Let's see. Cool. On the western coast of South America. It must be nice down there. Let's see. Oh my goodness. So I got lots of international people here. So I've got Leather Bunny is from Amsterdam. That's awesome. I was gonna go to Amsterdam next month, but we decided against it. Tanya, how is my cat? Unfortunately, my cat is dead. Yeah, he got put down. I'm sorry. And then Make Me Bat said, hi from Romania. Oh my goodness. I was supposed to go to Romania in May. We were going to stay in Brasov, and we had this beautiful house rented. We were going to rent a car and drive all over. We were going to drive to like, I don't remember the city names. I'm sorry. We like kind of we had it all planned out in a document, but I was, we were just kind of like looking at like, oh, we'll go to this castle. Oh, we're gonna go to Dracula's castle, that sort of thing. And then war in Ukraine broke out, and we decided that Romania was just a little bit too close to the action for us to go for fun. So we decided to go to France instead. Let's see. Nina Neptune. It's kind of terrible. This is about Ecuador. It's kind of terrible. I'm moving to Ireland this year, thankfully. Haha. Oh, well, that sounds beautiful. What a change. Oh my goodness. And then make me bad. I live in Brasov. Haha. How come you picked Romania to travel to? Well, we were going to be in Greece, and I don't know. The Romania was actually chosen um, before I joined the trip. So it wasn't my choice, actually. Um, but once we started looking at it, it's so beautiful, like the forests and the cities with all the the history and stuff. And I really like the idea of having like haunted forests. I was into this. I was into this idea of this adventure of like renting this car and driving through all of these old forests where it's spooky. I'm sure that is not um, that's just my view of Romania from Minneapolis. I'm sorry if that's like not what you want to be known for. It's like, oh, it's spooky. Let's see here. Leather Bunny. I followed your blog for 10 years, so hit me up if you need tips. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much. God, it really has been that long, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. I have been on the internet forever. Um, wow. Well, thank you so much for sticking around. That's incredible, actually. Nina says, also longtime follower, first time caller. Oh, thank you. Um, Tanya Barron. Oh, I'm so sorry about your cat. Yeah, I talked about it. I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago on this live, but yeah, Monkey. We we tried our best, kept him having a good life for as long as we could, and the doctor gave him 6 to 8 months to live in August. He lived 6.5 months, so I couldn't believe it when they told me that he had that short to live, but yeah, he did. It wound up being a combination of the medicine and the disease that killed him. I mean, the medicine was keeping him alive, but, also it was like ruining his lungs and stuff. Okay, Leather Bunny says, or just mention it on your blog or channel. If you come to Europe, I'll message you. Sweet. Yeah, I have to do something. I'm going to Europe for 3 weeks. Like, I have to do something with that content. I will be talking about being in Europe. I will have to make videos or something. It'd be such a wasted opportunity for like memories and stuff. Let's see. Nina, I love your blog. You're actually a big part of me actually starting therapy. Oh, that fucking rules. Congratulations. Therapy is like the best thing that's ever happened in my life. I have therapy today. I have therapy in 4 hours. And I love that. That's something that I really love about being able to talk online is that just sort of people become acquainted with me, and then I talk about being in therapy and what I've learned and how I'm benefiting and stuff. And I feel like in a small way, in my own itty bitty little corner of the internet, I've helped make mental health problems a little bit more approachable, and to show what the actual process of trying to cope with mental health problems is. So that rules, and thank you so much for saying that. Hi Taylor, how you doing? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in so long. Glad to see you're still on YouTube. Let's see, Nina, I put one of my cats to sleep. I always found comfort in the fact that it gave him a life full of love. It was so obvious how much you love Monkey. He had a great life with you. Thank you. Yeah, it's it, like, in a way, I just never really felt worthy of the cat, honestly. It's kind of because, like, when I got him, I was a bad person. Like, I was, I was still sort of who I am, but I was a very angry and not nice person then. And, like, Monkey helped me become a better person. He taught me to be patient and not to yell, and what it means to have uh, have like a relationship, a reciprocal relationship, like with uh, where I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Where it's like the cat didn't have to like me. He could he could have hated me, and I had to earn him liking me. I know that that's things that I should have learned from like human acquaintances and stuff, but it's like it was different when it was like this cat that was like in my apartment and whatever. And anyway, he taught me to be a nicer person, and I've always kind of like credited Monkey with helping me evolve as a person over the past 5 years. And like, I admired him so much, and I just I loved him, and I live alone, so like he was here for me. He's been here for me through a lot of really difficult parts of my life. My grandma died when I was assaulted. Um, the pandemic, it's just like all this shit in my life where it's like I've always had him around, and I appreciated him very much. I'm sorry about your cat though, Nina, and I'm sure that you did give him a good life. Makes me bad. Do you plan on adopting another cat at some point? Yes, I absolutely do. I can't do it right now because, well, one, I'm leaving the country for several weeks coming up, and I don't want to get a new cat and then immediately board it. But also, I'm not ready yet. I feel like any pet I would get right now, I would resent that pet for not being Monkey. Basically, it's something that I thought about a lot is that it's not like Monkey was some kind of extraordinary one in a million cat, It's like I'm not an extraordinary person. It's just I always felt like we had this like great love story of friendship, me and this cat, not to be totally crazy, but I did. I always felt like it was this like beautiful love story of friendship between us. And really, I actually wrote it down on a post-it note. Oh my goodness, sharing my post-it notes from my desk now. I wrote it down on this post-it note. When I was thinking about Monkey and getting a new cat, I said, it's not that the thing lost is actually so very rare. It is time and care invested which gives it its value. New love is possible and will exist for you. And it's like, it's not that Monkey was a cat that can, that was just so special that no other cat could fill the hole. It's just that I had invested many years of friendship and caring, and we were so familiar with each other that I think that that is what I was really valuing was well, I mean, I loved him too, but like, just the comfort with each other, just the total comfort I felt with him. Anyway, but I'm gonna get a new cat. I've already picked out the name. I won't tell you what the name is, but I kind of have an idea of what the cat looks like. I had a dream about it 2 nights ago. I dreamt that it was a nightmare actually. I got the cat and I brought it home, and Monkey was there, and the Monkey and the new cat, they were getting along, and they were like playing with each other. And then I realized that the new cat was missing. And I looked, and I like looked all over, I couldn't find him, and I realized he'd been locked out in the hallway for overnight. And I was like, oh no, I already fucked up. I'm a bad cat owner. Ugh. But no, next one, there's a kitty out there somewhere. He's probably already been born that I'm gonna make very, very happy. My sister just adopted a 3-year-old cat. I'm not looking for a kitten. I want to have like an adult cat. My sister just adopted a 3-year-old cat who like owned by a family, and then they moved and they just left him outside in the winter. They just like abandoned him outside. Can you imagine? Ah, and it's the sweetest cat. My poor niece really loved my cat Monkey, but we haven't told her that Monkey's dead yet because her pet pig and her pet dog both died in the past year. And if we tell her that Monkey died, she's gonna get some kind of complex, like thinking that that pets just drop dead every 2 months or something. So now she's got her new cat. And, yeah, poor girl. My niece is 4 now. Actually, oh my goodness, I have to show you something. Hang on. Okay, we're going on a trip to the kitchen. My niece just got her school pictures. Wait, I gotta turn on the light so you can see this. Oh, that's a cute face to freeze on. Isn't she so adorable? She's so excited for picture day. It's her first pictures ever. I love her so much. Let's see. My sweet little Charlie. Oh, man. So yesterday, I saw a bus drive all the way into a bar. Somehow. How's the situation with COVID in Minneapolis? It's, I mean, people here mostly still wearing masks. Not me, though. I had COVID in January, so I'm not personally worried about, and I'm like triple vaxxed as well, so I got 2 vaxes and then the booster shot, and then I got COVID anyway, so I'm not particularly worried right now. Our infection rates are as low as they've been since the start of the pandemic, and there's no mask mandates anymore. Like, I can go to my job, and like when I do actually have to go into the office, and like we don't have to wear masks inside anymore. It's kind of crazy. It's like, it's essentially people are just acting like it's over, um, including me. I know that's not a popular opinion in some places. Make me bad. Would you get a 4th shot? Yeah, I would. I mean, I am, you know, it's like a flu shot, right? They should just combine it with a flu shot. I'm sure that's not possible. I'm just bullshitting, but it's like a flu shot. I imagine we'll probably be getting them for a while. All right. Leather Bunny, I'm off to go and vote. We're having the city elections today. Fun. Sending love, Lindy. Thank you, Leather Bunny. Thank you for being here. This was cool. Thank you for your participation. I'm going to keep working. I've got nothing planned tonight except I'm going to therapy, and I am going to go to the gym tonight to keep up with my physical therapy, which I've not been good at. Ignoring Tree says, whoa, I'm at work right now too. LOL. Yeah, as noon on a Wednesday will do that to you. Are you working from home too? I love working from home. They've, like, I had to go in and actually clean out my desk. Oh, I have my, actually, I went in and cleaned out my desk. I have my big box of desk shit right here. And I haven't even taken anything else. Oh, Office Kleenex. My coworker got me this sand and seashells candle. Just been sitting on my desk untouched for 2 years. That is my actual name, Melinda. And oh, sad. Oh my gosh, when I started working there, my coworker made everybody magnets to put on their lockers, and mine was an M with cats on it because that was like my main personality that they could figure out right away is that like she has a cat and she loves him. Well, guess what? He's dead now. Ignoring tree. No, I work at a grocery store. That's one job I've never worked, actually. That would be nice. You could do all your shopping while you were at work, like all your grocery shopping. It's like, I mean, I guess depending on what you do there, I worked front of house with customers for 9 years, and I would never do that kind of work again if I could help it. So I hope that you're into like, you're just like stocking or cleaning or something. I hate working a register, unless you're into that kind of thing. That's one thing I love about my job is that I never have to talk to anyone if I don't want to. I mean, except for my coworkers. I don't have to work with the public. After selling furniture for 9 years, that's definitely been a perk. Okay, well, this whole time I've been doing this work task, and now I am done with it. I can't believe I've been on here for 40 minutes. That's crazy. Charge my phone after this because I have a therapy appointment, which is also on the phone. Let's see, mostly register, but it's at Aldi, so customer interactions are super short at least. Oh, nice. Yeah, Aldi, they let you sit down too, right? I gotta start shopping at Aldi again. I'm searching it or shopping at Cub Foods, and like it's nicer shit, but oh my god, I'm spending I don't even know how I do this. Like I am spending $100 a week on food just for me. I live alone. I mean, now that's luxury, first of all. I fully appreciate that. But oh my god, the food prices are so bad. Let's see, John, oh no. Upside of working from home, being able to take a bath in the middle of a workday has been an absolute game changer. I totally agree. Just being able to structure my day around my emotional needs, sometimes involving a bath myself, actually. But yeah, not being under anyone's eye, just being able to work literally at my own pace, which also has been very valuable to me as someone with ADHD. But in general, I try not, I guess I'm sort of not doing what I should be doing right now. But I try not to be too distracted during the day because I find it really difficult to like get back on track if I get distracted. So I try and keep work hours for work hours, but there is that flexibility there. Back when I was at the office, I actually had to, there was a quiet room at my office. I worked at like a very new, like hip office, and you could go into this room. It's called the mother's room, and just like sit in a soft chair and dim the lights and stuff. And I would have to do that so often. I didn't know I had ADHD at the time, and I was still an active alcoholic, so I was like hungover a bunch, so I have to do it. But I I did it so much that they actually complained about me. And I had to prove to them what I was doing while I was at work. Because they were just like, what is going, are you actually working during the day? I was like, yes! Stop for discriminating against me because I have a disability. Stop. Yeah, I thought that why I was having to be in there so much was because I have complex PTSD, but as it turns out, mostly it was being an alcoholic and having ADHD, which neither of which I was really fully aware of at the time. So, yeah. Yeah, they already decided that we're not going back to the office ever. So they're gonna rent out part of the building. So we had to go in and clear out all of our shit. And it was honestly it was like sadder than I thought it was gonna be. Because I don't know, that was a special time in my life when I worked in that office. It was like first, I just changed careers, so I'd never worked in an office environment like that before. And it was always so hustle and bustle, and there was, 1,000 people who worked in the building, and just like always, like being in the stairways. That's one thing that I get really nostalgic about. It's just like all the people coming up and down the stairs all day long as you're passing them, going to the restaurant and stuff. And just the background noise of the office too. I actually, right at the beginning of the pandemic, I would listen to videos of office background noise just so I could to concentrate, basically. Surprised I actually needed Ritalin, but uh-huh. Oh, fuck. See, I'm not going to betray any specifics about what I'm doing exactly, but you will hear me say, oh, fuck, sometimes. I fuck up. This is kind of fun. I like doing lives. Anyone? Foodie Beauty? Anyone? You watch this YouTube channel, Foodie Beauty? Anybody? No? I'm dying to talk to someone about this, but No, okay, no one, that's fine. Make me bad. What do your daily tasks consist of? Well, oh, you do? Oh my shit. See, I'm like taking inspiration from her because I could stream, right? I could totally stream. What's she do? All she does is like eat on stream, and like she'll even like walk away from the camera and just here, I'll do an impression of Foodie Beauty. Okay, ready? That's what half of her damn streams are like. It's just she's gone from the camera, like taking a shit or something. Anyway, will she make another account? She did, actually. She was talking about it on her Twitter this morning. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right name here, but I think it's Beezer Productions or something. Let's see, Beezer Productions. Yeah. I can drop the link in the chat. There. Anyway, I thought she was permanently banned from YouTube. Yeah, she's trying to get around it by saying that Beezer Productions is a company and that she is an employee of that company. So it's not her who owns the channel. It's the company. And as an employee, she may appear on the channel. It's like, come on, girl. Like, that is not gonna work. Yeah. Anyway, back to your other question. What do your daily tasks consist of? So I do international invoices. So I process invoices from other countries, and then I have to be in contact with people in those other countries to solve like billing disputes, that sort of thing. So getting invoices, processing them, pulling out the ones where we have pricing disputes, that sort of thing, and then being in contact with our internal and external partners to try and work out those billing disputes. So that's what I do. Sounds really exciting. I'm sure it actually is. It is slightly less dry than you might think it was, and I love the people I work with, so that is good. So right now, I just got done bringing in the invoices that we've received. And now I'm going to process some of them. It seems chill as hell. It absolutely is. Make me bad. It sure is. Cause I just sit, I do my little work. I've got my own little pile of work that I do. And sometimes people ask me questions in, from my group chat, from work, and sometimes I have to go to meetings. Like I was in a 2-hour meeting this morning learning about a new technology system that we're adopting. But mostly it's just me quietly doing my little typey, and I don't have to talk to anyone. I just have to process numbers, which is great because that's one thing I hated about being front of house is that I'd have to deal with people, and I'm not very good with emotions and processing my feelings and that sort of thing. And when you're just dealing with strangers all day long, you're just cold reading people all day long. That's a nightmare for someone like me. And people are crazy. And so now people don't have access to me while I'm working. I do my little typey work and get paid way better for it. So, it's really, really nice. And I'm on tranquilizers all day too, so you can imagine. Right now, I'm trying to fill out my timesheet though. So, it's 12:30. What made you choose this specific career path? Well, like I said, I'd been working retail for a long time, probably like 6 or 7 years at that point. And my life had been very crazy. I had been accounting. Yeah, that's right. Make me bad. My life had been very crazy and disastrous all through my adult life. And so I was like, I actually looked at my social security statement a couple weeks ago when I filed my taxes, and from 2009, when I started working as an adult, until 2018, I never made more than $17,000 a year, and that's living alone or with roommates, alone or with roommates, but basically not receiving any assistance from anyone, like no family assistance, no government assistance, just raw dogging this country, like America, just living in poverty. And I was like, I have got to do something. The retail career I was in, it was like dead end. I wasn't going anywhere. I was never going to make more money. I was making $10 an hour, and which is illegal now. It's illegal to pay somebody that little. This amount that I was making not 3 or 4 years ago. And anyway, so I decided I wanted to go back to school, and I was like looking at the different career paths available at my local community college, and I chose accounting because I knew that I was smart enough to do anything that I chose. It wasn't a matter of like, oh, will I be good at this, blah 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 blah. But I chose accounting because it was impersonal, and because it was just numbers, it was just math. It was the most boring and stable thing I could think of, and it was just like it was a change of pace. I I wanted to do something that was a little bit more technical, that didn't rely on my emotional labor, because I don't have any emotional spoons left for other people. I just have to run. I can barely run my own life, you know. And so that's why I chose it, and it was a lot better paying than the work I was doing. And as it turns out, I actually really liked it. So I had to stab in the dark, but I did actually like it. Let's see. Max said, "Hi, Max. Uh, that's why I do accounting. Good pay for good hours most of the time. Yeah, the pay is not bad. I'm as a single person, obviously if I had a partner who was making the same amount of money that I'm making, we would be firmly middle class. But right now, as a single person living alone, I'm just barely scraping by at lower middle class. But like it is, I have full benefits, lots of paid time off, and you know, it's not $17,000 a year, which is what I was making in retail. It should be fucking criminal. It should be criminal to pay somebody that much, $17,000 a year. Can you imagine? I look back and I'm like, how did I even do that? Cause I fucking like I was also a full-time alcoholic and like I smoked a pack a day too, and I did drugs. So I was like, how did I even afford that? That literally doesn't make sense. Did I not eat? What happened? John Ono said, you mentioned that you deal with invoicing disputes. Do you deal with people in the same position as you in other companies in other countries or with customers? It is. It's uh I am dealing with people who have my position, or excuse me, the sort of so I'm in accounts payable. Then the mirror position of that is accounts receivable. So I am dealing with someone in accounts receivable in companies in in companies in other countries. So yeah, it's basically same level of worker, but just in a different country. Make me bad. Is it extremely difficult to learn new skills if you're older than, I don't know, 20? No, not at all. I think that, you know, I found it very easy to learn actually. And I think that I don't know why people say that like you stop learning at some point. And you know, like you only have a certain amount of time to learn skills or to learn skill or learn skills or learn skills to learn skills or learn life skills, learn emotional skills. But I haven't found that to be true at all. I have found that the richness of my learning experiences has not at all been affected by being in my 30s. So yeah, don't let your age get you down. Seriously. Hugo V said, "You've been practicing accounting all along and you didn't even know it." I don't get it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Make me bad said LMAO. Why is that funny? Explain the joke to me like I'm slow. I'm sorry. Been practicing accounting all along and you didn't even know it. I'm slow. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm like sort of like I have my shit in the other screen too, but like oh my god, I gotta shave my face. Anyway, I'm losing watchers now. Sorry. I'll just get my double chin out of your face. Oh, yeah, you're so right. It was like, okay, so you're saying that I was getting by on $17,000 and so I was okay, I get it now. I'm slow. Yeah, I somehow did it. And I'll tell you what, I have an actual budget now. But I don't know, I just remember those years. It would be like I would have, you know, $60 to my name to make it through the next week. And if you figure that that's at the time like $7 a day to get cigarettes, and then you know I would go to the food shelf. I like ate from the food shelf. I could get the orange juice and the bread and the pasta from the food shelf. And then that would leave enough money to get like basically one bottle of liquor, usually whiskey. And like I just lived that way. And like sometimes money would come to me when I wasn't expecting it, but and sometimes I would be forced to like beg for money on the internet, but yeah, yeah, man. I would not live that again. Yeah, sorry for not getting the joke right away. Okay. Max said, I remember following you on Tumblr around that time. I'm glad you're more stable now. Oh, girl, me too. I would not live that part of my life over again. Shitty circumstance, shitty brain, shitty habits, shitty people. You know, just basically in I was in pain. I was in pain like all the time. Just from the various shitty parts of my life. And yeah, my life is this is part of why I tell younger people like don't be afraid of being in your 30s. Don't be afraid of getting older because sometimes as you get older you take yourself out of really bad situations, and I'm really glad that I'm on the other side of all of the work that I had to do in order to get myself out of that situation, because life on the other side is so much better. And I was a hot fucking mess when I think that was part of the attraction maybe on my Tumblr, is that I was just like a hot fucking mess for several years. I was just like sit and fight people online. It was so stupid. It's like how I kept myself occupied. Um, what am I doing? Okay, right. And I am also working, so let me actually get into my work here. I thought this was gonna be like a study with me or work with me, but I'm so glad that people are in the chat. Thank you. This has made this so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Now I'm taking all of the invoices that we just brought into our system and I'm dividing them in half to split them between me and my girl. Oh wait, I can't just say my coworkers' names. That's stupid. Let's see. Make me bad. Have you ever thought about starting a Twitch channel? No, honestly I haven't. I'm not on Twitch. I don't like do Twitch. So I know that that's what Foodie Beauty is trying to do right now, but I don't know. Don't you have to like play video games? Isn't that what that's about? Is it just for streaming? Isn't it like you play games? Yeah, Max. I mean, honestly, like if people really wanted to figure out, I don't think that people could figure out where I work, but if people really wanted to figure out like where I live, they could do that probably. Not like specific enough to be like which apartments I live in or whatever. But if people wanted to figure out where I lived, they could probably do that just through all the things I've posted online and through YouTube videos and stuff. Like sometimes, like I have caught myself actually. I've accidentally posted my own phone number on YouTube before. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Max. No, you can do whatever on Twitch. There's a section for not playing games. Oh, that's interesting. It's more than game. Hugo says it's more than games. People cover news, cook food, make music, or just chat. Make me bet you could react to things and stuff. I do like reacting to things. I don't know if I'm interesting enough to do that, but in theory it's just, oh, John Ono, in theory it's just for games, but in reality it's just streaming. But Twitch goes through and bans people randomly for not playing enough video games, weirdly. Huh. And you'd get paid by your subs. I do enjoy money. I would love to react to things. But yeah, I don't play any video games. So is that true that you have to play at least some video games in order to be on there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 4, 24? No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. The money on Twitch is terrible though. Don't do it for the money. Only the top of the top crack minimum wage via Twitch. Alright. Zachary Michael has a Twitch channel and he just reacts to foodie beauty content. Or Amberlyn. Oh, I love me some Amberlyn too. Wow, make me bad. We're on the same corner of the internet. I love that for us. I've been watching Amberlyn for 2017, 5 years. 5 years. Like, I was there right at the end of the Destiny era, and her channel is God, it is so boring now, but I have a very special place in my heart for Amberlyn. Yeah, well, maybe it's something I could look into. I've seen people on YouTube doing this StreamYards thing, where it's like a program where you can, it's better for reacting or whatever. Because I've never figured out how to get like the software for the reaction that the reaction channels use. If it's even software, I've never been able to figure out how to do it. And part of that has been that I've just had like a shitty Chromebook forever, but I finally got a real computer, so I wonder if I could do that now. That'd be fun. I feel like I'm gonna, like, every time I start a new platform, it's like my following dwindles more and more, because I, like, the only place I really have to, or rather, the main platform where I have to advertise when I'm doing something new is Tumblr, and my Tumblr engagement is a pale shadow of what it once was, just because people have abandoned the platform. So every time I start something new, it's like I have less people interested. But it's something I'll think about. I really would. I just, it's so hard to get monetized on YouTube. And I think that's, and I said right at the beginning of the stream that this was sort of my idea behind the live stream, is that you need so many watch hours, and I have enough followers. I have like 1,400 followers, but those are people from back in the day, people who are not interested in me anymore, or who have stopped watching YouTube altogether. So I was thinking, if I do a live, maybe I could get more watch hours just from people coming in and out throughout the live. Which is what my idea was today. I don't know why I decided I want to go live today. Other than that. Okay, so I've divided my invoices. Now I'm going to work on processing my invoices. Oh my goodness. And this is all parts of my job where it's like I can totally talk through it. I'm gonna, after I'm done with the processing, I'll probably have to get the fuck out, because I need to do other parts of my job that I cannot walk and chew gum at the same time to do. But I kind of like this. I like this Daytona Beach. It's got like pretty seashells in it. My coworker gave it to me. It's got like beach sand in it. Sort of reminds me of my grandparents. What the fuck? Oh, I was like, is that blood? What? It wasn't. It's a decal. Oh. Today I'm wearing a shirt that says emotionally guarded, like a guard dog on it. I thought this shirt was sweet. Dog had a third eye too, he did. It reminded me of those like tough guy shirts. You know? The problem with the shirt is that it's too big. It's like, let me take off my headphones. It's like, it's so long. I'm gonna have to like tailor it. Or I was thinking maybe I was just gonna like rip it up the side and then tie it on both ends or something. Hugo, what if you woke up one day and there was blood on the inside of the bottle? I did wake up one day and there was blood all over my bathroom floor. And it wasn't just like I didn't have my period, like I couldn't figure out where the hell all of this blood came from. And I realized after a while of just like total confusion that like my cat must have got a mouse and totally attacked it in the bathroom. Anyway, yeah, I found the mouse. It was missing a face. So that's that story. Make me bad. I kind of want to go thrifting now for weird t-shirts. You know what? And then you also asked, where is yours from? I get my t-shirts online. I, like, for some reason, I, like, fell into a weird, corner of the internet where they think, oh, she likes to buy weird t-shirts. And, now they just get advertised for me. I like, don't even have to, search them out. But yeah, that's part of the reason why it's too big is because I haven't been able to try them on before I've been buying them, and I think that I'm larger than I am, or they're in men's sizes, and I'm an extra large in a women's, so I put extra large, and it's like an extra large in a men's is way different. Oh. But this one, I don't remember where this one is from. I suppose it's like big dog shirts or something. Let's see here. Big dog clothing. No, it's not Big Dogs. That's like the Fat Guy brand from... Shit. I don't know, maybe it's like... I think it's Boss Dog, maybe? Yeah, Boss Dog Art Department is the website where I got this one. I'll put that in there. The vibe reminds me of the Share Zone. I think the aesthetic is a little different. Yeah, there's so many great content creators for clothing. Like all of the sort of strange internet aesthetics that you can think of, there is matching clothing for it, and that has been a revelation for me. So I wish I had better grasp on like internet sizing. I've never like ordered clothes off the internet like that before, just because I'm neurotic, and I've always been a bit of a bigger lady, so I just don't want to I don't want to buy things without being able to try them on, you know. But yeah, that website, Boss Dog Art, they're great. And then, let me find another one. Then this other company that I'm going to put in here now. These people, they make great shit too. Teen Hearts, that's where I got my Delph shirt. I actually have right here. Oh, it's inside out. I wore it last night. Dilf, damn, I love frogs. Also huge on me, but this one I care less. This is really more like a sleeping shirt. As much as I would love to wear it in public, maybe not that brave. I'm like having some indigestion problems because I ate sausage for breakfast. And like my speed that I take for my ADHD fucks with my stomach too. was like, I have to have like a full stomach before I take it. Otherwise, it makes my GERD flare up because I am a million years old and I've always been heavy, and that's what happens if you get old and you're overweight and you like to lay down a lot. Well, guess what? You're gonna have acid reflux for the rest of your life. That's what happened to me. I have to take medicine for it every day. I know that I don't know if anybody watches H3H3 Productions, but Ethan over there, he also has GERD, and I feel like very seen whenever he talks about it. Like, we need more GERD representation in the media. Shocking amount of people have it. So many people have it. I'm not a freak. And actually, H3H3 Productions, that's why I started getting into buying clothes online too, because their clothes that they make, that Teddy Fresh stuff, I think is so awesome. And I would love to own it. It's way too expensive. It's like, they charged an arm and a leg for that shit, but I was like, yeah, I bet there are fun creators for clothing online that I'm just like totally ignoring. I went to the Mall of America on Monday night, and I don't know. I just hate shopping for clothes. All those stores at the mall, it's like I'm like at the midway point between straight sizing and torrid. And like plus size clothing. So it's like if I go into a regular store, then pretty much everything is too small for me. And then if I go into a plus size store, pretty much everything is too big for me. So I'm at this like weird midway point. And yeah, it's difficult for me to find clothes. It's too bad. John Ono, is that when you get like persistent heartburn where you feel like you have to burp? I didn't know there was a name for it. Yeah, belching can be part of it. It's like basically it can be gas. It can, like, for me, I don't even have heartburn because it turns out my acid reflux is so bad it actually just created scar tissue all along my throat. Um, and but yeah, it's like basically one day I just was eating and I got really full and I kept on eating because I'm an emotional eater, and I tried to swallow something and I couldn't swallow it. Like I chewed it up, it went to the back of my throat, nothing happened. Just honestly the freakiest feeling in the entire world. Just your swallow muscle or whatever stops working, or it did for me anyway. So it started a long journey of bullshit. See, and it's like a lot of people experience consistent heartburn. I get it more like in swelling and bloating and um, sore throat, bad teeth. I fucked my teeth up for years with all the acid reflux. Let's see. Make me bad. PewDiePie's wife creates nice stuff as well if you're into the girly aesthetic. I'm not. Well, that's interesting. Good for her. I don't know if I want to give PewDiePie any money though. Like he's so rich. He's like, the amount of money he makes on this platform is just, I find it revolting personally. Like, I know that he's problematic for other reasons too, but I just can't stand him because he's so rich. Let's see. John Ono. Let's see here. Is it called GERD or GERD? It's GERD. GERD. And then, let's see, I got a comment which I can't see anymore from Fred F, which I'm seeing it's not appearing on my browser, so I wonder if it was filtered, but Fred F said, "Can I tongue punch your fat BO?" I don't know. Can I tongue punch your fat BO? I don't know what that's about, Fred, but I think you might need to get blocked there, bud. Sorry, I don't tolerate people talking to me that way. Let's see. tongue punch. I am going to... How do I block people on here? Fred F. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe hide user on this channel. There we go. User's messages will be hidden. That's how you do it, right? Tongue punch. That's so... Yeah, there we go. That's so vulgar. Listen, if you want to talk to me that way, you gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm sorry. Sorry. I did have a really weird dream last night about this guy that I used to sleep with, where we had met like at a party or something, and he was just like so ugly now. This was years and years ago, and he was like in college, and he had gotten so ugly, but he was like grabbing onto me, and then he like bit my boob, and I was like, all right, I guess, but it was just bad. Very bad. I haven't had sex in 2 years. I think I've talked about this before. I've been celibate for more than 2 years, so it's starting to get pretty freaky. When these feelings do come up, it's getting weirder and weirder. Let's see. All right, guys. Oh, okay. So my alarm just went off again. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for being here. This was actually fun, and I'll do this again probably. I really appreciate all of the messages and the nice conversation that we had. So, thank you very much. And oh, is it showing me no? I don't know what I'm doing. So appreciate you making my first live stream in a really long time a nice place to be. And I will talk to you later.